I was at the meeting of the American College of Lifestyle Medicine in Indianapolis a few months ago, and this lean, handsome guy comes up to me, and I assumed he was another doctor, and he says, "No, my name's Ken Beckman, and I'm an actuary." And those are the folks who calculate the insurance risks for the insurance companies and how much your rates are going to be. So there's a whole bunch of plant-based actuaries, and we now know that the vegans are much better insurance risks because they incur a lot fewer medical expenses. And and there's value in keeping people healthy. For every CEO that doesn't go down with a heart attack, for every young breadwinner dad that doesn't develop prostate cancer, that's worth something to the community. And the monies that so the bean counters are trying to rejigger the way the beans flow to pay doctors for keeping people healthy. And there's various schemes to do this. Every doctor's given 500 patients, and money is allotted for the coronary artery bypasses they would have had during a period of time, and if those bypasses don't happen, that pot of money will be paid to the doctor for keeping these people healthy. And there's some very clever ways of doing this. So time's going to change, and I'm so happy to hear that to bring the dietitians into this, because for years, and all of us plant-based docs have been very frustrated with the dietetic profession, in that mostly they're just mouthing the party line from the meat and dairy industry, and use skim milk and low-fat cheeses and take the skin off the chicken, but that doesn't get people healthier. But now there's a whole movement of plant-based dietitians who are stepping forward. If you Google plant-based dietitians Broward County, your screen will fill up with these lovely people who are doing the counseling, and that takes away the doctor's excuses. And because the doctors will say, "Well, I don't know anything about nutrition, and I don't have time to talk to patients." You don't have to, doctor. You just need to recognize that there's someone sitting in front of you with a dietary-based disease, and here's a list of plant-based dietitians. Refer the patient to the dietitian. Let her do the counseling. You don't have to do that. You just need to recognize what you're looking at. And so the dietetic colleagues are stepping forward and really making this movement go, and they'll be paid for it, and they'll be very valuable members of the team. So things are starting to change. My profession is the bottleneck, and the doctors, people never change what they eat. They're going to, you can't get them to stop eating cheeseburgers. Yes, you can, doctor. They hate being diabetic. They hate taking these pills and shots. They don't like being overweight and sick. They really do want to change. Not everyone, of course. There's a whole juggernaut of the fast food industry that really has a powerful hold on our taste buds. But more and more people are waking up to this message. You don't have to be overweight and sick and inflamed here. Let's take a look at what you're eating. So actually, you and I, all of us in this room, are practicing one of the most powerful kinds of medicine I know, because we're reaching people and turning on that light in their head. Because this is going to happen on a community level. The doctors are they're the tail of the dog. They're the last ones to catch on. When the patients are demanding it, and that their doctors know something about plant-based nutrition, and the insurance companies will pay them for it, then they'll come along here. So building this groundswell among the community, and where the general public knows, don't you know, man, that plant-based nutrition is where it's at. You want to, I used to have high blood pressure. I got off my pills. As people understand that and start talking about it, and it becomes common knowledge, then it'll be easier for the doctors finally to catch on and change. So that's why I love coming to places like this and to your show and getting this message out, because this is really how we institute changes that matter.